Hello everyone, I'm Bowen, a PhD student from the National Taiwan University of Science and Technology. Thank you for your interest in my presentation. I'm going to give a talk on experiential inquiry to contribute a phenomenological understanding of design fiction. Design fiction has increasingly been recognized in the design research community. This creative approach has shifted design research from problem solving to discussing the future people want. Our work sees a challenge that aims to better understand the interfaith aspect of practicing design fiction. Just like when we read science fiction, we discuss characters, worldviews, etc. But the promise of this discussion is that we have experienced those fictional worlds through reading. In other words, novels not only give people the opportunity to discuss the future, but more importantly, they let us experience the future. Similar views have also been raised by Basile. The reviewed Mark White's essay, Basile argues that science fiction demonstrated a new way of thinking about the lived experience of you become, rather than only projecting a conceptualization of technology. For the Neuromancer in the new Chinese version republished in 2019, we held a design workshop to develop an entanglement experience of personal photographs with cyberpunk literature, focusing on the experience of overlapping the real and unreal. In the pilot study, we observed that the description in Neuromancer are of two types: common descriptions and cyberpunk descriptions. Common descriptions resemble our everyday life, and strong cyberpunk sentences describe special names of equipment, places, characters, or things. We found that the sentences that contain both types are the most suitable examples to entangle daily life with a fictional world. Moreover, we found that personal daily photos are evocative to bring personal memories back and sufficiently vague to associate it with sci-fi texts. We selected the Neuromancer quotes that have an opening part describing everyday phenomena followed by a fictional description evoking a Neuromancer impression. And these sentences were divided into two types of cards, including 120 opening sentences and 86 main sentences. We conducted a 3-hour workshop with 15 participants grouped into 5 teams. All the participants had read the first 2 chapters of Neuromancer and had basic knowledge about design fiction. We instructed the participants to upload their daily photographs. In the workshop, each group was given a deck of cards, and each participant had 3 A4 worksheets to record photos and sentences. The keywords on the back of quote cards allowed the participants to select the appropriate contents from the hundreds of quotes. We identified 2 major phenomena, imagination and entanglement. Imagination indicates that photographs only work as an illustration for ideation. Entanglement shows that the personal experience was entangled. An entanglement experience focuses on transforming the participants' actual world experiences. While memory finds a similar context in science fiction, the experience of imaginary and truthful will also be given to the fictional world, similar to overlap with reality. Therefore, the entanglement enables intimate speculation that makes the fictional world come alive. And further, the fictional world plays an active role in affecting the feel of the real space in reverse. In such an overlap, imaginary context were not just an element designed by the participant from a God-eye view. Instead, they feel involved in a hybrid world and driven by the possible existence. We summarize the phenomenon of imagination and entanglement. In ordinary brainstorming, a fictional world is imagined as a separated world projected by human beings situated in the actual world. Entanglement could be understood as parts of the actual world overlapping with the fictional world, such as human beings might have a sense of getting implied by the perceivable agency of the fictional world. To sum up, our study intends to put forward the following contribution: poetic insight into how the boundaries between real and fictional can be blurred in design, a technique for creating an entanglement experience as design fiction, a new approach to understanding fiction as one of the non-human things that can have agency with the object-oriented ontology. That's all I want to show you about experiential inquiry for design fiction. Thank you very much for your time.